ever feel incomplete, that there's something that needs fixing in you, that you're not enough, that you expected your life to be different, you expected you to manifest differently? But what about, I've been there too, I know what that means, I know how that feels. But then I decided to turn on the light on everything that was feeling dark and oppressive and limited, and that made all the difference. And I'm hoping that will help you if you want to really light up your world, fire up your authenticity from the inside out and manifest it to the world. And guess what that is? It's the realization that we are already complete. I'm already whole. You're already whole and complete. There is nothing that needs fixing. None of us are broken. Are the flowers that grow naturally in your garden broken? Is the fact that one rose may have one more petal than the other or be a slightly a different shade than the other doesn't mean they're incomplete, broken, and they're like, oh, why I cannot grow another petal? Why I cannot be a daisy when I'm a rose? Why I cannot be a cacti or whatever it is? No, nothing in nature is competing with one another. Nothing in nature is comparing itself. I want to be this tree. Why I'm leaning to the side or to the left? Nobody does. We do it because guess what? What is different between us, nature, the animals, everything in the natural kingdom that surrounds us is our intellect. We have the ability to think. We have an ability to question. And that's a great thing because the quality of our lives will be determined by the quality of the questions we ask ourselves. But what if by asking different questions from different angles, we can change completely our reality just like that, just like the turn of a switch light? And what I realized, we are already charged light bulbs. All we need to do is turn the switch on and light up our authentic fire. That's all we need. There's nothing broken. There's nothing that needs completion. There's nothing that I have to do in order to get approval or wait until I get this job or this certificate or whatever. No, I am that I am, and you are that you are, and that is enough. How does that changes the equation? How does that make us feel? I tell you how it makes me feel. A huge weight off my shoulder is off me. Try it out. Just think about it. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Think about all the weight of all the things you had expected to do, to achieve, to complete. And now get it all out. You don't have to do those things anymore. It's not that your sense of self-worth is dependent on you getting that certificate or passing that exam or getting that job or that promotion or getting that approval or getting even love back from those that you really wanted. If they don't want to love you, is that right? What if you are enough? What if I am enough? That changes completely the equation. Therefore, I can just be free. I can just expand. I can just manifest in a liberating way from the inside out and really fire up my light bulb of authenticity, what is genuine, what is authentic in me. And that's what we need. In times of AI, where very quickly we're going to be overpowered by an artificial intelligence, we can hardly manage with our own intelligence that we have, and we get ourselves in trouble. Now we're going to delegate so many of our creative endeavors and tasks and our humanity to something else, to an artificial intelligence. I think it's time to reclaim. I know I had to leave my country, pack everything in a backpack, and leave my culture, my language, everything in seek for freedom and the opportunity to seek a place that was a fertile soil for me to spread my wings and show my true colors and be authentic as I wanted to become. And I'm not ready or willing to give up all that effort, all that suffering I had to do, all that exile in order to pass it on to an artificial intelligence. No. All I need to do is just be willing to show up as I am without fixing, without thinking I'm broken. And you can do the same. So just for today, what is there to lose? Why wait? How many years have you been living, postponing yourself, waiting until that moment, or waiting for that approval from that particular person, from your parents, from your neighbor, from whomever you thought that you look up to. What if you give yourself approval and you have that vertical connection, that divine connection, so that you feel you're part of the whole, and as such, you are complete, and all you gotta do is show up and be you. How easy is that? How liberating that is. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing that through my inspirational writing, my inspirational speaking, my motivational. My purpose, my mission is to embody the change I want to see in the world. And that simply means doing the only thing I know how to do, being me. If I move my arms too much, that's my essence. I'm half Latin, half from Spain. I grew up in Argentina, so I have all that influence. I have some German in me, but the only way it shows up is in my willpower and my discipline. The rest is very, very Italian, very communicative, very expressive. Having said that, I'm also an introvert, believe it or not, a recharged nature, but just this is who I am. I can change the way I am. I can improve, I can ascend, but what importance it brings to our lives to integrate all those pieces of ourselves that we felt that needed fixing and bring it into our heart. So let them sink and go from your mind into your heart, where everything is abundant, where everything is acceptance, where everything is inclusive, a big circle of love. And it all starts with your own self-love and a self-approval and self-worth and self-esteem. And once you build yourself from the inside out, then you manifest. And that is why I want to embody as much energy to be a battery of light, to be a being of light. And you should do the same. And hopefully we can inspire one another. We can charge on one another. We can see and mirror back our brilliance. Don't diminish or dim your light. You're too beautiful to do so. Just like you are, you're enough. Just like I am enough. I don't need to apologize for who I am. I just need to show up. You do need to show up as well, just like you are. And if somebody dumps crap on you and insults you or doesn't approve of you or demands that you change this or that, just say thank you so much for your offering. Step back, create that space, that distinction between you and the outer world. Create a circle that is your protective circle, where nothing is going to come from the outside world to invade your peace of mind, your peace of heart, the ability for you to stay grounded and focused from the inside out vertically and then expand. Know who you are. Be comfortable in your own skin and transcend it with your energy and your light. Let's all light up the world with our beautiful selves and brilliance as we are. That's what I'm willing to do. That's what I hope that it inspires you to be. And if I can help in any way, here I am to shed clarity in any areas that feel oppressive, restricted, limiting, that are pushing you down, crushing your dreams and who you truly are down. You deserve to be you. I deserve to be me. Let's do it together. I have this vision. This is my vision. If we all do this, this will be a beautiful, loving, inclusive world where we can collaborate and cooperate with one another, and we can give the best of ourselves. We don't expect others to give us what we need. We have it inside. All the pieces are inside. We have to put all that puzzle together, line it all up, reshuffle it, realign it with our hearts, our minds, our spirits, manifesting one action a day that supports that inner essence, that authenticity, and then bring it forth. Easy to do. Let's do it together. I have a solid plan that the more of you, the more of me that do this work, we can create world peace. Let's make this world fire up, not in wars and chaos, but in beautiful, loving radiance. And I hope you do that. I'm going to be doing the same. Always here for you as a transformational life wellness coach for anything you need me. But you can do all this on your own because everything you need is inside of you. Use that key, unlock your maximum potential for well-being at all levels in your life, body, mind, emotions, and spirit, and you'll be at peace in spite of what is going on around you, in spite of the relationships around you. I promise you, you'll be able to feel this beautiful lightness and suppleness where you can just enjoy the gift of simply being you. And in the meantime, I hope you subscribe, you leave your comments below, anything you want to hear. I'll be continue doing this video, so come and visit my channel for more. And in the meantime, I wish you love, peace, namaste, and thank you for watching.